Hey, dude, how's it going?
Oh, hey.
Dude, it seems to me you're a wanted man. Dude, maybe you'll just have to pay a fine.
I guess it does. Finally. I can't live like this anymore.
All right. Ooh, another person. 1740. Wanted for domestic violence, proliferation of invasive species, and gun smuggling.
Please, excuse me.
You're a incredibly wanted man. Almost 2,000 credits on your head.
That sounds down. I guess.
Make it easy for me. Easy credits. Thanks. I mean, either way is easy for me, genuinely. I would probably kill you in one shot. Maybe a couple, I suppose. With a light SMG like this one. Anywho, let's not get so distracted. I got some easy credits there, no need to continue. Why are you not down, sir? Get down on your knees, now. Get down.
Don't kill me. I've surrendered.
Whatever, anyway, again, let's not get so distracted. Now, my plan for today on Starfield here, is to make some progress on this activity list. Now, I think the activity list can start bigger quest lines. Like you could talk to someone and then it'll move from the activities list to an actual full-on quest. So I'm gonna go to each of the activities without doing the full quest that it could start. I'm just gonna try to see what each one is. I just want to get a start so I can get the actual quest and then decide what I want to do. If it seems like it'll be like lead into a whole quest line, I will move on to the next one. So I suppose I'll just make my way down. Or make my way up, because it's in order of when I've gotten it. So this is like old stuff. Like this one, I know is going to be nothing. It's just talk to Noel about quarters. It's just the lodge. A little deal. Shirley, just talking to someone about my quarters at the lodge. I never did that. So it'll be a quick little removal. Get it out of the list. Whoops. I was just playing another game that F was the interact button. And in this game, F is for the scanner, so I messed up there. Hello, Noel.
Quieter around here ever since Vlad. Planning on sticking around? I think we can find a spot for you. And right. So in the library, obviously.
I was just hoping to know about my quarters. I do not need a whole tour. If you could just point me in the right direction, please. You're not showing me around at all, you're just talking.
At least usually. Let's head upstairs.
Yes.
Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder.
I think this is going to be a bit longer than I
It
expected.
was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
You coming? Which way are we going here? Straight. Okay. This is one of those games, you know, where people complain about the speed thing. Your walking speed is slower than their walking speed. but like if I disable the walking, then I'm like way faster than them. You just cannot match their
So this
speed.
is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room.
Yeah.
You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
Cool. This room, right? No, not this room. I've already looked through here and I found the one bed that said I could use it, said it wasn't owned by someone else. Here we are, right?
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep you waiting
Thanks.
too long. Enjoy.
Alright, so that's one activity down. To the next one. Maybe I should skip this one, because this definitely leads to a bigger quest line, like pretty sure. Because it's, I mean, about joining the Vanguard, so there's probably a whole Vanguard quest line. So I'm actually going to skip that one. Speak with Trevor. I don't know. I keep forgetting. I just need to go straight to it. Cydonia. Now what could we have here? I've only been in Cydonia like a couple times. The initial time. I clearly got this pretty early on, so it would have had to been at the initial time. When I came here with Sarah. My game has frozen. Why? Why? Never really had this problem. Man, it really froze up. What the heck's going on? I don't think I've ever had a problem with Starfield. I was just having a problem with another game too, before this. Which would be in my video probably. I was playing Black Ops 6 and it crashed like 2 times in a row. And then I immediately went to just try to play this instead, and now this is messing up. It's weird. You know what? I'm gonna just try relaunching my computer and stuff, I suppose. This was my last save apparently. Great, I gotta redo that whole tour.
Love that green space. Pun
This
intended.
is so fun.
Planning on sticking around? I think we can find a... Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. I'm quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian
Let's.
Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
You're handling this whole captain thing really well, you know.
Sam, I do not know if you recall my suggestion, but if Cora ever needs self-defense training...
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course.
Well, I am still
Now
available
let's
if
see
you are
about that
interested.
room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
You have my attention.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy.
And finally done with that. Now I can attempt to move on to this once more. Though I suppose just for a little safety this time, I'm going to save. Now, let's head there and head here. Hopefully I make it through this loading screen this time. Smooth, right in. No issues at all. How wonderful. I had never crashed this game before, I don't think. As far as I can remember. Haven't had any issues, so might have been a computer issue. Or just the application that this game plays through. I played on PC through the Xbox app. Oh, I got some low gravity through here, Bubba. Now speak with Trevor. I don't really know what this is about. I don't know if I know a Trevor. I don't remember or recall if I know him at all. Hello, Trevor.
You know, I believe we've got the best mining team ever assembled here.
Best ever, you say?
Welcome, welcome. Nice to meet you. Name's Trevor. I could spare a minute or two to chat.
The
who's and what's it? Sounds made up if you ask me. But then again, maybe... Argos, huh? Yeah, I've heard of them. That's... Unless... Maybe you could help me out with a job. Great! I promise. See, you might have noticed that our equipment ain't exact... Problem is, we can't get new equipment unless we start exceeding our quotas. And we can't do that until we get new equipment. A real dilemma, right? I've got a plan for solving our little problem, though. Okay. First, I need someone from the outside to bolster our yields so we can prove that we can exceed our quota. I'll fill you in on the rest of the details after you've hauled up some ore. One standard quota should do. I need to know I can trust you with the...
So you just need one person to bring in ore off the books. So then you could say your men did it. So then it exceeds your quota. Correct. I suppose I mine it amongst your stuff. Dude, do you even know what you're doing? There's no ore there. Tiny little piece. Alright, what we got going? Excuse me. Ooh, big chunk over here. Why is it marking a bunch like over there, but not these? Yeah, all right.
Not having any trouble mining the ore, are you?
Got it.
Okay, great. Now, the next part is a little... Peter's the only one who can approve the order for new equipment. I think I've got a surefire way for you to get that job. And you, as his assistant...
All right.
Now hold on, it's not that easy. Head to the Deimos Star Yard's office up in orbit to fill up. Come back and see me when you've done...
Up in orbit? Are you freaking serious? What the heck is with that? You seriously have to go... They don't have a computer system I can just apply and send it to them? Why do you have to go to them up in orbit? Ain't that a bit strange? Alrighty, what do we got? Got apply.
I wish Deimos was exclusively
Exclusively a military contractor. How many years of experience do you have as an executive, administrator, or other corporate assistant? Let's say 1 to 4 years. Highest level of education, PhD. I'm incredible. You will now be asked a series of questions to help us assess your competence for this role. Please answer honestly to the best of your ability. The executive wants you to bring them a whiskey neat. What does that mean? A VIP arrives at the office for a meeting with the executive, who is inexplicably running late. What should you do? A malfunction prevents the executive starship from starting up, and they need to go to an important off-world meeting soon. What course of action do you take? While handling the executive's email, you come across a message from someone claiming to have damaging information about the executive. What should you do? The executive can contact you and asks you to see them in their office in the middle of the night. You can tell they are drunk. What do you do? All right, hopefully that was good. I gotta go back to Trevor. This is stupid.
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. And we're done. Enjoy Sidonia.
To Trevor. On my way to Trevor.
Used to think I was Vanguard.
Jump off and fall down. Oop. Oop. Hello.
We're gonna trust me. Okay, now we need to ensure you. To do that, you'll need to get access to them. If you delete the other applications from the system, that's the spirit. By the way, the HR password is password spelled backwards, which Dita thinks is surprised everyone doesn't know it. Anyway.
Tampering with a certified Deimos mining robot.
Man, it'll low gravity really something. I can get around pretty smoothly. Get up above like that. Okay.
There's always something to do around here. I haven't had a day off in 3 years, and I wrote the damn time off policy.
Surely, they'll, have a break at some point? Did he say anything that I overlooked? Wait until the evening? What if I just wait in this chair? Is it evening yet? I don't really know, well, they're not at the desk, so I assume so. Job applications. All right, I'm their only option. I would like to think, even if I was the only option, if they absolutely hated my application, like thought I was a terrible fit for the job, I still wouldn't get hired.
Don't worry, trust me. And I can say that I just saw the company message go out that you've been hired. Next step should be all you've got to do is approve that request. Then we can get...
All right, I'm here for my new job.
I'm a bit busy at the moment. Lots of business operations to operate and all that. Oh, you're finally back. I feel like you've been gone for ages. What happened to the old one? When they told me how poorly you did on your application questions. Well, enough chit-chat. Let's get to work. Not quite. I'm expecting a personal shipment. I'm not sure why, but the last time this happened, Now.
All right.
Oh, you're done?
Speak with Governor Hurst. Okay.
I'd love to chat more, but... hello. Welcome. What can I do? I can answer. Sorry. I'm standard protections. Well then. So look, I admire a go-getter like yourself. I know you're not really Mr. Brennan's assistant. I don't know. So let's cut to brass tacks. Oh, I know. However, I suspect Mr. Brennan neglected to tell you that I'm holding it due to his immense backlog of unpaid taxes. Look, I'll tell you what. I'll release that. See, my personal spacecraft was stolen, likely by Crimson Fleet pirates. I need someone... Then we have an agreement.
All right.
The ship's last...
Destroy the ship. I really didn't expect this. I said I wasn't really gonna do any like quest lines. I was gonna avoid stuff. I just wanted to grab all the quests from the activities menu. But I really thought this would be like a really quick thing, but I guess I was mistaken. I guess I was mistaken. Mistaken. I didn't really know.
Don't mean to bother you, but at least it is good to see someone out here. I've been drifting.
It's crazy.
Wait, you in the account? All right, come on board.
Heh, cool. You just let me on, you believe me just like that? That's so cool, dude. Are you gonna notice right away, or like we're gonna be like a little civil? Hello?
So, you're a pirate? Please. We know you're not. You've got two choices. We need ship parts to repair our... You've got to the count of... Death it is!
It's funny stuff. I kind of planned on just killing you anyway. Message from Hurst. That's curious. Ah, so he tasked them. Huh. Huh. I still don't see why I would leave you alive. Why are you not doing anything? You're not helping your buddies. There are more of you. What is this marker? It is optional to destroy the ship. Can I commandeer the ship? Huh? Where's the cockpit? I want to try. At least. It's right here. Not authorized to pilot the ship. Why not? Seriously, why not? Is it just like, why not? Come on. It's just a random ship. Why can I not take it? Frustrating. Very frustrating, I'll say.
They're surprisingly sneaky.
I could have swore there was a different objective. Yeah, this thing is in activities. What's this about? Is it over here? I don't know my way around this place. I guess not.
You look hurt.
In here. Hello.
The locals tend to stay out of trouble. Visitors?
Welcome to Sidonia. I tend to deal with but if there's something that's a pretty serious accusation. Well, this doesn't. I'll take it from here. I can tell you, Sidonia.
All right. Now return to the mayor or the governor, whichever, I forget. Without him knowing that I just sold him out. Alrighties, sir. I did what you asked.
I sure hope you've taken care of our little, did you, Good. You really helped me out of this bomb.
Thanks for just believing me.
Right then, assistant. Let's see. I know there's something I need you to do for me. My shipment. Do you have... Ah, yes. Now, you'll need my password. Remember, if you Oh.
All right.
You're done?
Here we are. Requests. Boo-da-boo. Current request. Place mining equipment. Approve. 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 Alrighty, all good. Hope everyone appreciates. Whee! I'm so high up. Hello.
I hope I didn't make it. I saw. I've already put it in order for one of my guys, Hank Ferraro, offered to go. I tried to tell him he'd be more useful sticking to his job here, but he insisted, and he was already on his way out before I could stop him. But it shouldn't be taking this long. Just a quick trip to Gagarin and back.
Another.
I'm concerned. I could use some help.
More. It's not done.
Oh, thanks. This is a huge help. You'll be happy to know we don't currently have much information to go on. They'd be the last person I know that's seen Hank.
Used to think I was Vanguard.
It's outside. Ship services, ship services. Hello, bud.
Got any? You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked. Let's see here. Hank. Oh, wait. Here we go. Henry Ferraro. Actually, It looks like he came back into Mars space recently, but he didn't land here. Nothing out of the ordinary. Tried and failed to get it. Yeah, something seems off about this. You'll probably... Anyway, good luck.
I can't just go look into it myself and then return to Trevor. I really gotta talk with Trevor. Gosh darn, it's back and forth is annoying. He's literally just gonna go tell me to go there and check it out.
Careful near the railings on the upper level. My buddy Mitch keeps asking if I can help him out.
I don't know how much fall damage is.
I hope I didn't make a mistake. That's a little suspicious. Why would he do that? Something's definitely up. I asked around why, in particular, he was cursing up a storm about work and about his co-workers. Anyway, he's not too bright. Maybe he's still here in Sidonia. Check the broken spear. Remember, it's most important that we've got to do it before we lose track, and we've got to hope to whatever higher power you believe in that it wasn't jettisoned into space. We've got our work cut out for us. Good luck.
Yeah. I didn't expect to get dragged into all this. I don't really care about this whole quest. I kept thinking it would just be quick, and now at this point, I definitely have got to be at near the end of this. So like, I don't want to drop it now. I'm too far in.
You wouldn't last a week in the mines. What? Hold on. Is there some big thing? Probably think I can't keep a secret. Fuck. Questions, huh? Suit yourself. Anyway, what's someone like you doing sticking? Okay. I had to. Those guys all think I'm some kind of joke. And so, screw Deimos, screw Trevor and all the other miners. Losing that equipment's the last straw for them. Did he tell you that? One last failure in a string of failures to meet quotas. It'll be layoffs for everyone, and I won't owe Deimos a damn credit. Shit. Damn it. Fine. You got me. I'll take you to... Sure. Just,
You better be chill. You better not try anything, buddy. So I'll put you down. Trust me, you ain't gonna last long if you try to mess with me. Come on, hurry up. Pick up the pace.
what's up?
Gosh, can we hurry up? Ugh. And this whole quest is making me quite bored. Can this move on? Can this end? It would be so nice. Can we pick up the pace? That would be cool. Hurry it up. Hurry it up. Where are you leading me?
Man, I'm impressed you figured it all out on your own. I thought I was being real careful. It was so easy, right? Boss man Trevor's so loud sometimes, you know? And I got good hearing, so I overheard you all talking about this equipment. I knew what it meant to everyone and how screwed they'd all be without it. And then Trevor just lets me go pick it up because he thought I was showing initiative. It really was the perfect plan.
Yeah, sure, except he knew you were the one supposed to go get it, and then you never came back with it. That's a major flaw in the plan. Where's the stuff? How far do you stash it? You better be bringing it to me. Or bringing me to it. Can you pick up the pace, please? Are we here? Nope. Brr, 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 brr.
You know, it's too bad. I bet I could have made bank on selling this stuff. What do you think? 500 grand? Cool mill maybe? But where would I even have sold it? Not like I would have been able to march pallets of mining equipment down to Jane's without anyone noticing. Probably best for returning it, because what a nightmare that would have been trying to offload it. And trying to destroy it all would have been another huge pain in the ass. It's mostly metal, right? What was I thinking? I guess I could have flown somewhere remote and buried it, dump it all in one of the old mines and forget about it. But then you would have been real screwed, huh? Good thing you found me before I did that. Am I right?
Do they really have to make a quest like this? How far do I have to freaking go? It's taking forever. I'm definitely cutting this up for the video, obviously. But I mean, seriously, Cydonia is 220 miles away. Or meters away at this point. We just keep freaking walking. Where are we going? Is that your ship? Is that it? You leave it at your ship? What's that N? The heck is that? I've never seen that kind of marker. I'm thinking I'm gonna go look at that while I'm out here. If you could just hurry up and get me to this equipment. I'm assuming it's at this ship, right? Or that. Dude, can you move faster? Why'd you stop?
All right.
Ugh.
Now face me, so I don't have to shoot you in the back.
Really?
No. Wait, really? Do they? You don't know what you're talking. Sorry.
That's unfortunate. So, what about the equipment? Did I mess up then? I didn't get the equipment. Unless this is it. And we just tell them it's out here. I don't know. I'm gonna go see what this marker is. Seems like some sort of base of sorts. Don't really know what this is. Probably nothing crazy. Mars launch pad. Huh. Okay. Back to Cydonia, I suppose.
Watch out for the robots. They're surprisingly sneaky.
In public, no less. Absolutely. Some people just have no shame.
How's the saying go? Show no mercy.
Used to think I was Vanguard.
News from Cydonia. Governor Glenhurst has stepped down from his post under mysterious circumstances. Although Hurst's official press release states he is quitting due to family reasons.
Hello.
I'm looking forward. Any luck? Oh, dude. Well, I can assume how that went from the fact that he worked hard, but he was a dumb kid. It's a real shame. But I'm glad you managed to resolve it and get back our equipment. I'll take it from here.
Okay, so I did get it.
Still looking to help us out. Maybe check with Rivka.
All right.
She seems to be having a rough go as of late.
Deimos cap, Deimos space helmet, Deimos space suits. I got a whole set for Deimos. It's the same just red suit that freaking the guy was wearing. It's whatever, really. Anyway, finish that. Next one. Speak with Layla. That is also here. I remember. It was brought up. The other people's dialogue trying to look for this Heart of Mars thing. Apparently mentioned by a Layla.
I tell you, I can't imagine living in.
Hello, Layla. Hello, Layla. Sorry to disturb you.
Didn't think. Okay, so that was you, huh? Anyway, I'm Layla. When I'm not mining, I'm tinkering with Gnome, our unofficial mascot. I fill that computer brain of his with all sorts of nonsense and announcements. Of course, if you're here to chat, I'm always happy to talk shop. Especially if you're interested in talking about the heart of Mars.
What is this heart of Mars?
So you're interested in the heart of Mars, are you?
Yeah.
Word is there's a cave out in the Martian waste with a gleaming node of the purest titanium ore you've ever seen. It's worth quite a lot of credits, but some say the heart of Mars is cursed. Hundreds have gone in search of it, never to return. And every one of them met a grisly fate. Maybe, just maybe, you could be the first to succeed, though. You know, if you think you got what it takes. No judgment if you're too scared. That's the spirit. You sure did. I'll give you the coordinates.
Cursed rocks.
Hey, see you around, I guess.
Interesting. Seems strange. I'm a bit curious about this, and it sounds like it should be quick. Just go check this heart of Mars. That last quest, okay, I still got like 100 mass to go. I was thinking it kind of filled me up, but I think I'm alright. Alright, where's the entrance to this cave? Why it spawn me like on the opposite side of this rock? Very bare planet. I suppose that's Mars for you. Now what are we getting into here? Kind of dark. What is this? Mercury? Could be rare. Am I getting it? Oh, it's just a harvest. Alright. Oh, find the heart of Mars. Huh? That it? This tiny little deal? That it? Really? Oh wait, I can't travel while jumping. Got a bad habit of jumping. I suppose just back to Layla, the damn right? Yeah, I suppose. Just right on back over to Layla. I'm not sure. Hopefully that's it. Hopefully it doesn't get dragged out further. I really just want to clear up my activities menu. I get too easily distracted. I said I wasn't gonna like fully do quests and just gonna grab them and move on. But here I go. set 2 quests in a row. I'm going through the quests directly against what I previously said.
Welcome to Sidonia.
You're in bed still.
I bet my supervisor. What? It's supposed to be harmless prank we send newbies to go find. The only way this could happen is if... Well, whatever you found, it's still impressive. You showed me up on...
I guess that's all. Thanks. Alrighty. Fine. Talk to Sergeant Yumi. Yummy. Like the YouTuber. Yummy. Alrighty. At the commercial district of New Atlantis. Okay then. Let's see.
It's like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these
What?
days, spreading like a virus through the settled systems. They like to...
Where is this? Why do I need to take to the transit? This seems weird. You tell me it's in the commercial, and then you tell me I need to take the transit elsewhere? It's at the spaceport. Why would it tell me to go to the commercial district? I could have just gone to the spaceport. That's where that's like the normal landing area of the ship. Right? The spaceport. Yeah, see, the ship's landed right over there. Why did it... I could have just came right here. Oh my gosh, that's stupid. What the heck? I could have like literally my ship is right there. I could have just came from the ship to here. Why would it send me that way? That's freaking weird. I wonder how you become a citizen. I think I did that, looked at that in one of my just personal, not really recording, but just wandering around sessions. I was checking, apparently there's like a property and apartment you can buy here. But it says you can only buy property if you are a citizen, which I am apparently not.
You did, huh? Gotta admit, I was against the sign, but here you are. Can't argue with effectiveness, but we're not. Well, first things... It sure counts for something. I mean, well, your first assignment couldn't be easier. There was a package left at a dead drop, and...
So I literally just joined the security job here. That's... This might be like an actual quest line. It's got a symbol and everything. It might actually take a bit. So this is definitely going to be one. I'm going to leave it at that. Let's continue. Charybdis. This is a level 65 system. We maybe should skip that one. Okay. Elios. This is a level 40 system. That is still at like 9 levels above me, right? I think I'm at 31. That's... I think that's doable. I'm gonna go check this one. Let's go see this one. I think I could fight my way through. What the heck is this place? What are these? All these red lights. What is that? Is that like around the planet? What is this place? This planet have some weird security system? Where are all these red lights? I'm getting closer to them. I can see them. This planet have some weird force field. Some weird tech going on here. It's like a minefield. Freestar mech factories on this planet. That sounds interesting. Huh. Anywho, I'll check this some other time. Let's continue. All right, just a little further. Alrighty, now the Elios Retreat. What is this place? Hello? Why am I here? The activity's gone. Just coming here. What? Why did I have a thing to come here? There's got to be more than that. Hello?
No wonder no one will work for you. My man is missing, and you're all just here what? Waiting for him to wander back through the gate?
Mr. Halftown, we are trying, but we don't have the manpower.
And now half my crew thinks your little band of convicts is just waiting to drag us off and scrap us for organs.
Mr. Halftown, our security officer has been put into the infirmary trying to find your worker. We're doing everything we can. All I ask is that you and your crew be patient. You have nothing to fear from us convicts. We are handling it.
Then get it done. Or else we are going to have problems.
You have my word.
Well, is this why I'm here, or is there something else? I don't understand why. Well, why was that in the activity list? This seems so weird and like unrelated.
Rest up, so long as there's no bounty hunter. That the truth? Because I can't say it's going to be easy work. But if you found the construction crew's missing man, we'd all owe you. You don't know how happy. But if you're going to be helping the staff here, we come from some... But our plan is to... We'll bring them here, pay off their bounties, get them job training and a support network. Help them build regular, stable, boring lives to keep them out of the system for good. But I won't pretend that that sort of work doesn't make some people uncomfortable. So I just wanted to make sure you were aware before you signed on.
Yeah.
You are alive. First place you'll want to... Our security officer. He should be able
I'm just grabbing the quest. I'm leaving. I'm out of here. Next one. Talk to the bartender at Viewport, which is in New Atlantis, apparently. Baba Booey. Where are we going? Hello.
See you again. Can I get you something?
You've seen me before? I don't remember you.
Nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis? Nope, sorry. Can't pull one over on me. I'm good with faces, and I don't recognize yours. Go ahead and make yourself comfortable, new guy. Let me know if there's anything I can get you. I hear there's some sort of... When I first heard about it. And it's not like they're ever... Well... Yep. I've got some. You would love it, I guarantee. I made a deal with a holler, but it never showed up. Security got wind. I submitted all the... And really? I'm not... I am in no way. This is just one. And
cool.
If you, God, I'm obviously not expecting... I'm not worried. I'm in... Wait, are you saying...
All right, next one.
Be careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks. They fly around like they own the settled systems. They like to use old abandoned facilities as outposts.
All right, where do I go now? I've already been on Starfield for an hour today, and I feel like I've really not achieved anything, just making my way through this list. Nothing really interesting has happened, just a very boring quest that I made my way through. Where am I going? What the heck is this about? I didn't even look at the objective. What do I talk to Catherine? Luzion? What is this about? Why am I here?
Hello?
Quick shop? What is this place? Yellow?
Oh, yes. Hello. We're actually closed right. I'm afraid so. Perhaps I'm afraid not, but... I said I'd talk to you. Yes, yes.
So now you want me to wait till tomorrow, you say? All right, I'll do a good. Just wait 24 hours. And then we'll see, I suppose. Alrighty. Any change? If not, then it might just be like a time of day thing, I suppose. Hello, Catherine.
Oh, there you are. The thing is, well, I love. Of course, that's the official word from. No, how that security officer could stand there. I'm sorry. This is my problem. Oh my, you're the truth is all. I suppose the proper place to start would be with Neon Security's witness, Tevin, and just please be very.
All right, look into her husband's death. Very interesting. Next. Apparently it's here in Neon. Well, probably not here. I guess traveling might take me a little closer. Could be a Neon core or something. What? Took me to the ship. Alrighty. Where was I? Where was I? It's in the Astral Lounge. It would seem. Anything of interest? Of all that I know, there was one. Oh, it's the center DJ. What was I saying? All I know, there was one quest line that has me like, I'm curious to try to find. And I think I've mentioned in one of the previous sessions is that I saw it in the achievements that there is an objective or an achievement for joining the Crimson Fleet, the pirates, which seems very strange. Hello, ask me what's up. I'm trying to talk to you. Hello.
Yeah, sorry, I don't do. Yeah? Oh, most people that come up to me just want an autograph for a picture. And after I've been modding all night. Oh, so it's my fault. I suppose my music slate's gone. Completely vanished. Oh man. Oh, I thought I sensed a decent aura around you when you walked up. Exactly. Oh, and if you're looking for a lead, talk to Micah. She works the bar at Euphorica, and she's a walking grapevine. Anyway, I got to figure out how I'm going to mod my next set.
You talk funny. Yeah, I might talk to this person just because they're up. Oh wait, no, this is just to the elevator, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, never mind. I was about to say, since they're like up here, I might as well just talk to them, but yeah, let's just move on. So there's the Red Mile. We know what that is. It'd probably be quick, but it's not an unknown thing. So we'll move elsewhere. Talk to James Newell. Again, here at Neon Core. Interesting, I suppose. Who is this James Newell then? Newell's Goods. Hello, James.
If you're looking for supplies, this is the place. Oh. Yes, of course. Just be careful. Thanks for stopping.
I suppose that's it. I do vaguely remember you actually. It was for a quest line with the rival gangs. Another one in Neon. Gosh darn. There's a lot here. Where is those? Celt Corp, Tilt Corp, something Corp. Hello.
If you're here to buy, I'm afraid we only sell direct to retailers. Again. Look, you can tell Mr. Oh my lord. You aren't here about Mr. Okadibo's debt to Kelcor. Oh, this is so embarrassing. My name's Clover McKenna, but you can call me Chloe. Sorry for me outburst.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, maybe you should have, for my sake. This mess with Mr. Okadibo. If only you... Mr. Okadibo. I've given him more than enough time to try and come up with the money, but frankly, I don't know. You'd be willing to help out? Just because I work for a megacorp does... Saburo, I mean, Mr. Okadibo, he really needs help, but he's too... Oh, that'd be... If you can get his debt off my conscience, and don't worry about payment, I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Nice visiting with you.
All right, I help this fella find Clover's diary. That's interesting optional objective. Does it mark that for me? I'm genuinely a little curious about that optional objective. Is that something I really have to find on my own? No, but it is marked. Anywho, for later. Next one. Talk to Tevin Anastas. Also in Neon. There was a lot here. Ooh. The Emporium, eh?
So, why did you drag me in here?
Hmm.
You said you wanted to buy something
Would you
nice
care
for your
to pick up
Hello,
girlfriend.
Tevin.
Are you sure you're in the...
Suddenly inherited a fortune? This place is way out of my price range.
Hey,
Please forgive my disrespect. We have quite a few, shall we say... In fact, there's a particular Seoka member who calls himself Head.
Yeah, I guess. Take a
You
look
mean
around.
kill him?
If you find
Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't know how. Anyway, I've already taken up too much. Oh my goodness, that's such a relief. Headlock's quite a dangerous gentleman. I believe... You say that, but Seoka... Anyway... I'm not telling you a thing. Stop wasting my time. You could have just... I saw it happen. Afterwards, I foolishly reported the incident to Secure. For my efforts, I was rewarded with... It was hard to hear over the commotion, but I'm sure I heard, from what I could gather, the attacker was after credit. God, no. I've seen him around here and there, but if he ever were to... In fact, I would never even talk to him. Where else would someone like him be? In any case, when you confront him, mind me. And with that, I must...
And I ended up progressing that other quest objective, apparently. I could maybe just go ahead and finish that, because, I mean... Sounds like it should be pretty quick. It was just to find the truth on the death of that man, and I already found out that he was pushed over by this Rusty, so now I just gotta go meet this Rusty and confirm and conclude. So might as well go do that real quick. It should be quick, hopefully. Surely this couldn't somehow continue further.
Hey, buddy, why don't you throw it? End up in the ocean? What the hell? Wait, no. Listen, you gotta hear me out. I got in a fight with Thomas. I asked him, things got out of hand. Then I called my buddy. Hell no, I'm not doing that. Listen, I messed up. No one will ever see me again. No one even... No,
Rough stuff, buddy.
People joke. Say those Faroon zealots.
But I never found who covered it up. Unfortunately, I was hoping I could. But I found the one who did it, at least. Ooh, a deluxe sleep crate. That sounds high class.
I'm afraid I'm not in the best of spirits right now. Please. I knew it. I just knew. Neons. My husband's killer. Rusty. I believe he... They were a rowdy bunch. Vandalism and shoplifting is... So, what did you... Good. And good. I'm not the type to wish death upon it. And about security. It's for the... in a weird way. I guess I'm just glad that I know that I never would have figured out the truth. Oh, you're so... You're the only person to ever... Thank you for...
Yeah, I doubt you can pay me all that much. Anyway. But the experience is always appreciated. That's the most important thing to me. For doing little quests. Help me level up. Anywho, talk to Saburo. Wait, what? That's not... Convince... What? This isn't... I have to talk to Saburo apart from this quest? What? I'm gonna skip that because I don't want to like get mixed into the other quest at the moment, because I want to do the optional objective first before going to Saburo on that one quest. Now what's this one? Bringing me back to Cydonia. Back to Sidonia. Back to Sidonia. Back to Sidonia. Back to Sidonia. Looking for a Mitch Benjamin. Looking for a Mitch Benjamin. Apparently he's in residential. Who is this fella? I don't know. Looking for a Mitch Benjamin. Looking for a Mitch Benjamin. Hello, Mitch Benjamin.
Hey! Oh yeah? Word gets around, I guess. I found out recently that my favorite book series, I really want to collect all the first editions, but I already tracked down volume 1. Could you go buy it?
Sure, I guess. Later though. I will get it at some point. Alright, talk to Frank Rennick. Back at Neon Core. I did run around Neon Core a lot doing the Ryujin Industries quest line, so I suppose it's probably where these all popped into my activities menu.
If you're here to buy, take a look around the shop. My store. If you don't like it, talk to Stick. Hey, you can handle millions of calculations. You know, I'm sick and tired. I mean, look at that graffiti they sprayed on. You do that? Huh. The lowlife that did this to my buddy calls himself Warlord. Scare the crap out of this punk. It's no big secret. I was a ground pounder. They pulled me out of the... You ever get nightmares, Sticks? About the war?
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please repeat.
Great. Alright, next, talk to Hamza, who is here in Neon. He at the Ryujin Tower. Interesting. But at what floor? Is he directly in Ryujin or one of the... He's in operations. This is my floor, right? Oh wait, no. But yeah. Yeah, I'm an operative. That's my office right there. Hello, Hamza.
What is it? You're interrupting me. I doubt that. I checked my schedule. If that is money, then suffice to say Ms. Serrano... You may have a point. And since you clearly have bandwidth to spare... Good. Let me give you some background. Recently, I've been I pay for the occasional meal, clinic visit, or comfort. But I may have lost a slate in the process. I need you to locate and retrieve it for me.
Alrighty.
Then we have an agreement. Good. Go. Discarded items are her specialty. If you can manage to find it, bring it back to me.
Do you genuinely care for these people to be paying and caring for them? Or is it a publicity thing? Because I feel like you're not exactly working at a great place. For good morals. Talk to scientist by the tree. Clearly someone I must have ran past at some point. I do not remember them. How close am I to leveling up? I'm not even halfway. But if I went through some of these quests, it'd probably start going quick. the quest completion XP reward. Kelton Frush. Hello, sir.
I'm sorry, I really...
You seem to be staring at a tree.
I'm not staring. I work for the scientific division of MAST. I've been studying. Are you familiar with this particular specimen? Look, I have a lot of work to do here. If you're just going to gawk, I'd ask that you move on. I don't normally solicit help from random passersby, but... Well, that's... there's a series of biosensors I've placed in They've been running for long enough that I think it's time to collect it.
Collect some sensors around here? How many? Several. Should I do that? Nah, right now. Visit Vladimir's house. You live quite far. I just need to visit your house though, so there should hopefully not be any combat. So I'm going to attempt to make my way over there. I don't know why it's even an objective to visit his house, but it is. I don't really need to do the menu, I guess. It's still marked. Can make my way. I guess it doesn't really work as I hoped.
Good to see you.
Huh? Who just said that? Who talked to me? You're level 4? Spacer? What? Oh, and the level 32 I see there is mixed in. I'm a little concerned. I'm going to try traveling away. If they don't mind. Surely they don't. Why is this not working? Surely you guys don't mind if I move on real quick. See you later. Maybe we'll meet again. Alrighty.
Hello, Captain. We pose no threat here. Quite the opposite.
What?
I'm making another run out of New Atlantis, taking universals out in the stars. To get closer to God and to appreciate...
What is this about?
Space travel is dangerous, whether it's respect for our religious beliefs or the fact that Have you ever felt something spiritual? I've jumped dozens of times, and I still don't know I've had the revelation that keep her act, but I'll keep jumping.
Okay.
It was a pleasure talking with you, but I hope God watches.
Okay, that's interesting. Now we should finally be in the right system for the mission to visit Vladimir's house. What is that? Shipping crate. What's with the shipping crate? What's with all this wreckage as well? This debris floating through. Alright, I lowered energy. Probably help keep me. Vlad's Villa. Oh man, this guy got like a nice place. It's its own little landing spot. I figured it would just be like inside some city or something. I have no idea what that resource is, but cool. To Vlad's Villa. What kind of place he got? He doesn't really stay here anymore, correct? Can I take it? What is with the colors? I look so yellow and black. It looks weird. There it goes. Was it bugged to be looking like that? It's very strange, at least. This Vladimir, he like a rich guy or something? How'd he get this place? This is a nice property. Was that it? That was the objective to visit. It's already complete. Is there anything here?
Paid in full for this little piece of the settled systems to call my own. The pot is starting to boil over back at Constellation with all this work we're doing with the eye, so this might be the last time I set eyes here for a spell. Don't really know if my faith holds strong to Barrett's idea of what these artifacts are, but the science sings true. How did I get here? A Crimson Fleet Rook turned old man astronomer, arguing with a physicist about what the stars themselves are. Caught a smile on this life. Owe it all to the others that didn't make it to keep going.
I feel like there's gotta be something here, right? Maybe some sort of skill book or just something, right? There has to be something. Some special point to this place. What the heck is that?
Made too many promises to shine light on the details, but I cashed out from the fleet. Bought an old hauler and converted it into a flying traveler's inn. Even named it the Jolly Roger as a bit of history's chuckle. We sputtered around the settled systems as best we could, helping the helpless. A safe harbor for anyone who needed it. Eventually, retired from that as well. Had too much of the past, still needed Barry. Didn't stop Sarah Morgan from finding me though. In her hunt for one of the historical relics I stole from the UC. Been a part of Constellation ever since. A third life in the making, and one with a mission worth the toil. Memory's fault comes through on the exact time, but my career in the fleet took a turn as the UC stepped up its efforts. Not the first or last time they tried to wash the bloody tab. Caught a smile being with the crew whose captain took the challenge to play smart. If every breach and storm was a fight to the death, might as well make it for the highest stakes. And why not take the time to learn all the locks and bolts? Crack the systems that held the treasures? Learn the routes between stars that would become the best places to go. I never read so many books in my days as when I was gearing the brain for a heist. Soon enough, I found myself just reading whenever time's moments could spare.
There's literally just stuff on his like past here. Oh wait, we got a locked door. That could maybe be something. Because I'm just getting these audio tapes on his past and like nothing else. What you got in this locked room? I feel like ever since I landed on this planet, my frame rate has been freaking awful. An advanced Kodama. Guess I can replace my Kodama. Beowulf. I don't think I've seen that weapon type before. That might be new to me. Dude, what? Maybe this is the main point of this place. Oh my gosh. 235 damage? The freaking space adept thing freaking sucks, but I mean, that's really high damage. Bunch of ammo. I suppose that might be everything. Oh wait, what's this? Store prices are permanently reduced by 2%, and you permanently sell items for 2% more on top of any other bonuses. Interesting. Guess that'd be good. Now let me get out of here, because my frame rate has been so crappy ever since I landed on this planet. Location of the ECS constant. What the heck is that? What is this? Oh, it's the Earth colony?
Oh, yeah, I heard about you. Everything's good so far. We're just making final preparations to... Not quite sure yet. We've got a few possibilities. That'd be great. Hopefully you can find us out there exploring.
So that just keeps it marked, I guess. Talk with Andrea, talk with Sam Coe, talk to Mania Adams. Who's that? Andrea and Sam Coe are both Constellation members. I was just talking with them at the lodge. That's why I skipped over that. That can wait a moment. I can do them at the same time as well. Let me just wrap up everything else. It might not even be like a quest line. I've had a couple objectives to talk with Sarah a couple times, and it's literally just conversation.
I'm not a fan of this kind of music, but the noise provides... I'm in town for... I'm an independent contractor. There might be. I originally came here to, rather than dispose of the evidence properly, so there are some loose ends that need... Cheers. We'll split my rate 50. You'll find the merchandise. Gangs in Ibside often... Once you secure the merchandise, sell it to Coleman. Return here.
Sounds like a quick job. I might actually just go do this real quick. It's a little interesting. Just gotta go pick up some stuff that was left behind when it shouldn't have been, and dispose of it, right? I didn't even see where I'm teleporting, and I don't really know where I'm supposed to be going, but it was in the right direction. I got very close. La di da di do 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 do. Warehouse 03. Here we are. Hello.
All right. What is it?
Is this where I've been before? Huh. It's the warehouse where you kill the strikers, or the disciples. The strikers were who you're working with. Against the disciples, I assume. I had forgotten, clearly. But interesting. Ah, this thing is marked as contraband. Risky. Where am I supposed to be taking it? I don't really know the name, but should be fine. No one can suddenly just know that it's in my inventory, right? Shouldn't get in trouble running around with it. I just can't travel with it all that easily. Yellow.
Need to move some merch. This is the place. Yeah? Yeah? Well then you either walked into the TA to... So, it's... Hey, I never said... Look, let's stop. You got the money.
I don't need to talk about it, correct? Let's just get rid of it. Where is it? It's a side store, which is a weapon. Is it actually just in the weaponry? No? Where is it?
Not a bad gun. But that is not the issue here. That gun is hotter... Ha! Should have known better than to try and fool. But only because I know for a fact.
Yeah, alrighty. Thank you. Back to the lady, and that should be it. If it continues any further, then I am gonna further ignore any further developments.
Some fun. Then my client can finally... But I digress. Yes, but...
Alright, I guess. Anything, what's next? I was skipping them. I'll go do this. I thought I did this before, but it's still in my list, so now I'm confused. I must have looked at the wrong one on accident. So we'll double check. Alright, we got a boost pack. And a locked safe and a digipick. Alright, I guess we can look in here. Yeah, there's only one solution to this. We just use this and this. All right. Could use this. Ammo credits. Neat pistol. What's my carry weight looking like? It's getting up there, I suppose. But so far we're fine. Alrighty. Ask Yannick about another shift. I don't feel like it. Speak with Rivka. Back at Cydonia. And then this is the last one. And then I'm probably going to do the speak with Andrea and Samco. Should be quick. Maybe. For all I know, those could be quest lines. I don't know. I honestly just feel like they wouldn't be, but I don't know. It could be quest lines. How am I to know?
Found a clutch of heat leeches.
Who is this Rivka? Down in the mine or little?
How's it?
I don't know. Whatever. It's just one of the miners down here. What I got to talk to you for?
Since you helped us out with the equipment and all. It's probably it's not a matter of actually maybe this really that bad? See, I'd like to go to Reliant Medical. I came to Sidonia to escape him. Nathan is not a good man. No, he has connections with doctors throughout the settled system.
Why go to Reliant Medical? Why not just go to like something else?
It's worse than you think. I didn't just... After I ditched it above Aquila, I bounced around the settled systems and... But all that changes if I pop up into Reliance. Last I heard, he no longer cares for my safety. Trevor tells me... But you should know, if it works, I'll be free.
All right.
It just so happens there's a conference he goes to on Neon around this time of year. I've got it. Bring him a bottle of his favorite. That whiskey is exceedingly rare.
It's super rare, and you're telling me I gotta bring it to him?
And thank you.
All right. Well, yeah, let's go do this stuff. I didn't mean to exit. To the lodge. To the lodge, baby. You can talk to Andrea and Sam Co. See what they got to say. And then I suppose then it'll be time to like actually do something. I'm surprised more of these didn't lead to actual quests. I suppose I did skip, or like, you know, like quest lines. Like the only one was the UC, actually marked as like part of an organization, which could be an actual like quest line.
We have not yet had a moment to talk about what happened to you at that place. Temple? In all my time amongst the stars. Nor I. Certainly it is too soon to speculate about who built it, but... It is hard to argue. I am sorry. After what you have been... A cynical person might suggest that... But for now, the artifacts, that temple, this is all so much. You are right. Now we have even greater reason to...
All right.
The way you handle things, not bad, not bad. So how much of a thrill has it been traveling with the one and only last... Is it everything you want? Yeah, but no, I gotta say, it's a relief being with you. So many people... Time has a way of just building on itself. But if he ever heard all the bullshit being talked about on these... It appears I left him in my other job. But really, for some... Yeah, there was a time. I felt like every little thing I did or didn't do was a reflection on our... Now I just hope I can... Well then, Cora's gonna get a 5-star uniform. For my father, Cora, and me, everything. Start. Imagine being the first person to jump into a new system. And now... Well, I hope the comic book they make about our adventures is better than the stuff they publish.
Yeah, let's just outshine this Solomon. Everyone will forget about your connection to him and just be more direct about you. Nothing about your ancestry. Anyway, I guess it's here on New Atlantis about talking to this guy about joining the Vanguard. One thing that I believe would lead to an actual quest line. So we can look into this. Like not actually at a marked location, which is strange. There's nothing there. So I have to just run over. It would seem. It's kind of down below. Ouch. Hello, it's been quite some time. You remember me?
Hey, Sarah's friend. You come to a... Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. And if you've got any questions...
Gosh, why the freaking option to... So they're both, these are both considered just part of the United Colonies. Let's check it out. Where is it? I gotta take the elevator, right? What was with that marker over there? Vanguard Orientation Hall. Let's see what's down here. Vanguard registration. Enlistment. I agree. That's it. I didn't even read it.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation.
If they give me any kind of uniform to suit it, and it's like at all heavy, I might get over encumbered here. That's cool. It's interesting. Interesting.
From their foundation, the United was only in 22. The Freestar Collective was initially founded in 2188, when the citizens of
Whoa, the Varun stuff looks cool.
pleasure city of Neon in mutual defense.
I kind of like the Varun stuff. Haven't really encountered the Varun people much.
Orbit around their world, the citizens of Neon also requested beginning in 2240. House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions. None was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the few settled worlds.
This is a lot of good lore and information here, I guess. Oh my gosh. What the heck is that thing?
No one knows how they move between planets. I wonder if they can grav jump or something.
These things travel between planets? What is it? What the heck is that thing? This?
A different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian.
What the heck are these?
A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies war effort. Londinian
Terror morphs.
by one of the
What the heck?
mysterious predators. The Terramorph.
Huh. Never seen one so far.
After the devastation wrought by the colony war, the UC and the Freestar Collective
What's that uniform? Oh, it looks cool. I don't want it.
became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed
And then the Vanguard is born, eh? Cool. The Vanguard.
official branch of the UC Navy service to the UC, can one hope to...
Oh, so through service, I can become a citizen. Okay, that answers my question from earlier. So maybe by working here, joining the Vanguard and everything, I could become a citizen and then buy some nice property here. Buy me a nice little condo.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber. Please enter the designated simulation pod.
Piloting simulator. You know, I'm an actual pilot. I have my own ship and everything. But okay, we can do a whole simulation.
This is the Mark 18
Whoa.
flight simulation chamber, applicant. Currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair.
This is really impressive. It looks so real.
Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
All right.
New targets active.
Oh crap! Wait. It's level 32. One down.
All targets eliminated.
That's a tier.
Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2.
Tier 2 gonna have 2 enemies and on. What's this about? It's a station? Oh. Oh, where are you going?
This is futile.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3.
All right. Where are they?
New targets active. All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers.
I'll try further. I see no reason to quit.
Resuming the examination.
New targets active. All targets
That's it.
Progress recorded. Tier 4 reached. Initiating Tier 5.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
New targets active.
Okay, this one's rough. I'm losing here, I think. My weapons are pretty messed up, it seems. My ship is very damaged.
Simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control tower.
They just really damaged my ship. All my systems were messed up. I couldn't even fight back at the end. I don't have my stuff maxed up. Huh. I could probably have done better if I, you know, had like more piloting skills. Like, you know, just anything probably could have done better.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed.
Goody.
Up to Commander Tuwala to
Hopefully my results were somewhat good. Like special good. I went, you know, beyond passing. Hopefully it's deemed
We don't have official business. We asked
special. Hello.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? So these are your numbers that just came. I like the fire applicant. So, looking at hit every mural in the orientation hall, huh?
Mm-hmm.
A test of preparation and thoroughness. To trace the Vanguard values. Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing. Now, how'd you tier 4? The techs make us test each level of the sim too. I can tell you that waiver's some real artificial bastard. So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in complete 10 years service.
10 years service. Oh wow.
Assignments. But your performance in the simulator does mean sounds to me like we've got. If you're interested, we could bring you on, get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probation. First though, all UC service people. So, you want to make this official?
I'm ready.
Fantastic.
I'll join the Vanguard. We have to stand somewhere special for this? Where are we going? We go into the little memorial little thing, maybe? Nah, it seems like he's literally just walking straight out. So maybe we just do the oath here.
Wouldn't be right doing this where we could. Now, Ray, the motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra.
Supra et Ultra.
That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizen and to uphold the values of the Vanguard? Honor.
I do.
Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is get, and what I've got is comms repair.
Oh yay.
Trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they barely places as isolated as they come. So Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the. So, can the people up?
I guess.
That's the
Let's do it.
Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. Oh, and give it your all out there.
Supra et Ultra. Yes. At the spaceport, you say, so we know it's down there. I shall just travel there then. Where is this? Was I not given a uniform of any kind for being part of the Vanguard? Really? Maybe it's because of this probationary, like, mission? Is that what he called it? Maybe I'm not, like, fully welcome in. I gotta do this, like, welcoming mission. And then maybe that'll do it. So maybe after this. So I would expect a uniform to be part, you know, of a service.
Back here at all. Pull it for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can.
Ah, you are new probationary then?
Crew Chief Hira. It's my job to make sure all you... Now, manifest says...
In addition to the standard issue welcome kit, all med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials, and...
My people will have everything on your ship before you leave. So, nice easy one for your first job. Any questions before you... Then I won't keep you.
Make us look good out there.
Surely there's, something is unexpected is gonna happen that makes this a little more interesting, right? Surely I'm not gonna go there just to deliver this and then come back super simply, right? Surely not. It couldn't be so simple, right? It probably could be, but I like to think it won't be. I suppose we'll find out here. Alrighty, we are landing to see. Hello? I've got a delivery. Is that a dead body? Okay, it seems like I was probably correct. Because there's a dead guy here. People seem to have made a mess of this place. Unfortunate. Who did this though? Are they still here? Is the important question. What was that noise? Investigate the scream.
Either I got hit harder than I thought, or you've got some...
Is that a scream?
Regardless, I think it knows you're here.
It... This ain't one of those terror morphs, right? Whoa, can you tell me what it is? Is it one of them terramorphs that I just learned about? Couldn't see anything.
So what do we got here? It's too clean to be one of the settlers. Vanguard, huh? I'm Hadrian. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, what's left of the settlers? One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And I sure could. Because But there is a way we can give our... The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs... But if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection... Good. Take care of yourself. And make sure you leave enough of...
Can I find and kill it on my own? I'm genuinely a little curious. Is it really tough? Question is just, where is it? But I'll follow.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Oh, hello? Wish I'd found this earlier. You notice those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the terramorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the... Joining room. Tune it to 183.5.
Yeah, I tried to look, but it didn't give me the option. But maybe they had to change. Yeah. Huh.
Tracker's reading green. What's that sound?
The security lockdown is active.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move.
Where's my really high damage pistol I got earlier? I'm a little concerned. Oh, there it is. You're killing something?
Look, with that thing on the move, my advice, avoid direct engagement. The kill lanes, they're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. Give it hell, Vanguard.
Yeah. So it says the distance for me, which is okay, got a little further away. What? Where is this?
Additional power input required.
It kind of got closer. It's getting pretty close. Okay, a little further away. It's a little closer. I don't know where it is. It's really not that far though. It's within 40 meters. Where's the entrance?
Additional power required.
it's kind of further out. It's getting further and further.
System rearm failed. Additional power required.
It's gotten closer, but this is the last power. Not that bad. Anyway, I need to take it over to where all these turrets are. It's not gonna die over there, is it? It actually might. It's not really coming. Where are you going? Die! Man, they're gonna be shocked to hear the news. The guy they sent out on their probationary mission had to take down a terramorph. I did it! I did it! I did it! Wasn't really that tough. I mean, especially with all the turrets, obviously, but I mean, even if I didn't have the turrets, it seemed doable.
Trekker's gone quiet. Wait, you did it! I'm not too proud. You didn't happen to grab me a All right. I spotted him.
What are we looking for? What, did she explain what she's doing? Maybe I missed it. Why is she wanting to, what is she wanting to get from this tissue sample? What's she wanting to try to figure out? Are the terramorphs like a weird thing? We're about to learn about them, like they're like human mutated or something. Like we're gonna investigate the tissue and it's gonna be human.
Older model. Okay, let's see what you can do. Running basic diagnostics. Nothing. Maybe a flag scan. Spectrograph.
Nah, you're just not gonna get any information from it.
This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our... Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travel, but terramorphs, to our knowledge, no one's ever spread. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years, Talseti though, it's too young. But then the other option, that someone captured one, that seems, which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder. Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far. Well, they're not exactly buying tickets. The theory is that they're spread by... But how the hell an undetectable egg turns into a terramorph without it? And it's why what's happened here... There is. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of terramorph research in the galaxy. But we also need to get this sample proper. Luckily, what would you say to... Yeah, I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some... Plus, maybe clear it with your commander first. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian. Oh, you don't understand. I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together a... I'm not sure exactly where to find him, but there's a place called the Sixth Circle in and here. It's not. Now please go check in with your command.
Okay. Back to the commander, whatever. I should probably know his name, you know? He's my commander. Commander Twala. Yes. Commander Twala. I must report back to him about this terramorph. We need to look into this. It's important. We need to see if we can glean any information over this. This could be very dangerous. Very bad news.
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission? We can do your debrief.
A terror? What? How did you walk away with the terror?
A gene tag? Sana. Let me check the database. A lot of... Here we go. Service record. Co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Face... Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno... Certainly seems that. Did your survivor, Hadrian, did she mention why she... She thinks... This... I did actually have another mission lined up for you. Support. But now I guess you have two options on how to proceed. Head to the UC Vigilance and help out SysDef, or deliver that sample. I'll make sure you've got the consider these your... And here. So, Vanguard's also got... Now, if there wasn't...
I think I just got the quest to join the Crimson Fleet Pirates, didn't I? Yeah. Crimson Fleet, and it's titled Deep Cover. So I'm supposed to join them as part of like an undercover mission for the Vanguard. Okay. I was wondering why you would ever join them, because they're like enemies. I thought maybe you could just be a bad person, but I guess not. I think I might actually stop there. I've been playing for 2.5 hours. I cleared out my activities list. I started the Vanguard. I think that'll do for today. So thanks for watching. If you did watch, of course, as always, I hope you can tune back in for first and foremost. I hope you can leave a comment. It's always appreciated. And then maybe if you enjoyed, you can like the video and maybe even subscribe to my channel. But anyways, it is time to say bye-bye.